I kind of forgot about the subreddit for a while. So if you're a huge fan of no, yes, then sorry about that. But we're back, so you can be happy again, you know? And all will be right in the world. We'll start off with don't do it. Oh my God, are you actually gonna ride down the vertical wall? It's not actually vertical though. It must not if he's able to control his speed, it's not actually vertical. It just looks steeper than, okay, it's pretty steep though. Yeah, it's pretty steep. It's pretty steep. I would like to see the other angle, the side angle, the profile view of it though, because I bet it's not quite as steep as it looks. It's probably not completely vertical. It's probably pretty steep to where you get to the top and be like, I'm gonna not do this. But it's probably a little bit more reasonable than you think. Not to downplay the accomplishment, it's still pretty impressive. Found this ancient post I screenshotted. I think it belongs here. Free to any willing home. My girlfriend does not like my beagle Molly, so I have to rehome her. She is a purebred from a wealthy area and I have had her 4 years. She likes to play games. Not totally trained. Has long hair, so she's a little high maintenance, especially the nails, but she loves having them done. Stays up all night yapping, but sleeps while I work. Only eats the best, most expensive food. Is he talking about his girlfriend and not the dog? I think that might be what's happening. Will never greet you at the door after a long day or give you unconditional love when you're down. Does not bite, but she can be mean as hell. So, anyone interested in my 30-year-old selfish, wicked, gold-digging girlfriend, come and get her. Me and my dog want her rehomed ASAP. I kind of saw that one coming a little bit. I was like, these things don't really describe a dog super well. So yeah, oh, I know where this is going. Yeah, you're not gonna let your dog go. That's probably not gonna happen. Landing blind. Oh my, are you really about to just do a landing through the cloud? Yep, that's not scary at all. At least there was a lot more room beneath the clouds than I thought there was going to be. I thought you were going to be landing like inside the clouds. I'm sure your navigation instruments help you out with that just a little bit. I actually got some really close-up experience with this. Looks like a smaller plane. And I got, dude, when I was flying to the wedding back in June in Washington, I got to sit right up front next to the captain on the flight that was the connector from Seattle to Island off the coast. And yeah, so you get some instrumentation kind of showing you where you're going, even if you were blind due to clouds or something like that. It's still pretty wild. And this is sped up as well. So there was some additional time, but funny looking ducks. Yeah, you know, it's just that time of day for me to go down to the river and, you know, feed the crocodiles by hand, just tap on their snouts, and they've never misbehaved. They know me very well by now. They're totally emotionally attached to me because crocodiles definitely possess the ability to become emotionally attached to a human, and you're not just kind of banking on them trying to make the connection that, okay, this thing equals food, and if I eat this thing, then it will mean no food, so I will not eat the thing. I'm impressed that they have the ability to like put together that much logic on the matter, but maybe crocodiles are more intelligent than we think. Maybe someone watching this is like, wow, dude, how dare you desecrate the intelligence of a crocodile? I'll have you know that they're smarter than the grand majority of humans. Don't you talk down to them like that. They're gonna feel bad. So sorry. Hello, anxiety, my old friend. I live dangerously. Woo! I have that experience, except that I can't actually see, because when you have butterfly doors on your car, you kind of just have to hope for the best if you're parked next to something. And I have, in a couple instances, had to like wave someone down just so they could spot my door, and so I don't hit the car next to me, because if it opens outwards, you just can't, you don't know where it's going to end up. And you can't only open the door part of the way. You gotta open it up all the way if it's a butterfly door. And it's just, you need a certain amount of space. If you don't have that amount of space, then you're gonna hit the car next to you, or the wall next to you, or just not gonna be able to get out. It's a bit of a limitation, and you need a good amount of space in there. So it's slightly embarrassing when you have to call someone over, but it's better than damaging your car. So you have it easy. This is easy mode. You can actually see at the very least. It's harder when you can't. Saving the play. All right, we got some ultimate frisbee, super serious plays. Oh, buddy. Damn. Oh, is he gonna actually score there? Boom. So ultimate frisbee, right? You're not actually allowed to move other than like 2 steps once you catch the frisbee, right? You gotta stay stationary on that. Those are kind of the rules there. Yeah, I was never really any good when we played this in PE because I'm really not good at throwing frisbees. But I guess if you're in the air, you're allowed to be moving. You just can't be on the ground moving. Close call. Oh God, the truck's gonna start going into the other lane, right? It's gonna, oh my God. Ooh, it's a butthole clench right there. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being in the Honda right there? Oh my God. You might not even notice for a second until it was like a little bit late and you're like, oh, I'm actually gonna die now. Oh, well, life was fun up until the point when a truck just fell on me. I mean, yeah, he must not have noticed because you can see how late the brake lights came on. Had he noticed that was gonna be a thing, like dude would have smashed his brakes immediately because I'm like, if it's gonna fall, I'm gonna be behind it. Nope, nope. Dude, I'm amazed the truck driver basically managed to stay within his lane for most of that as well. Like, good job there, dude. Like, threading the needle on the lane while also making it so the truck didn't tip. Woo! Millimeter precision. Oh, God. I like how he's reaching up. Like, is my head still here? Is my head? Oh, yeah, it's still there. Oh, yeah, wait. If I didn't have my head, I wouldn't actually be able to, you know, reach up and be able to grab because it'd be gone, and that would control the ability for me to move my arm as having in my brain and all that stuff. I think that I actually saw a wider view of this clip, and it has his hand in the frame, his right hand, and I think his right arm actually does get clipped by it. I can't remember if someone like listed the aftermath, if it broke his hand or something like that. At least it didn't remove his hand, but I think his hand did actually get hit. At least it wasn't his head though. So, saving a suicidal woman. All right, dude, we're gonna get someone like coming up. Oh, damn. He just sly. That was pretty sly. Did they set that whole thing up so that someone was distracting her and then that dude just dives in and... Good job, dude. Good job. I think I've seen another instance of this sort of thing where someone like dives out a window below and then comes up. But I guess these windows those actually don't seem like windows, really. They can move. They're like part of the building. Good stuff, dude. Good stuff. They almost had Waldo. Maybe he just, you know, did some Where's Waldo books. Wow. All right, that's one of those instances where I think he, like, if he had stood where he was initially, the thing would have completely avoided him. But instead, he, like, ran towards where it was going. I'm really glad that you managed to get far enough away to where the thing didn't hit you. But... you know what? I'm sure it's something where in the moment you see a thing hurtling in your direction and you just panic sets in and you don't necessarily make the most logical decision. You think that you need to move rather than standing still. And in fact, you make the situation worse for yourself. Like, just stand still, evaluate the trajectory of the thing. If it is coming straight at you, that moment of evaluating the direction might get you killed. But if it's not going towards you, it can prevent you from running right into the thing when otherwise you would have lived. Because that would be an even bigger bummer. But anywho, I'm glad he is okay. And that he can continue taking inspiration on his wardrobe from Where's Waldo. Better than expectation. Okay. I don't think the dude meant for that to happen. But that was pretty cool. I think he thought that was it for him. Maybe not. Maybe he did that on purpose. I can't actually tell. That could just be like so impressive that maybe we're just the ones who think that he didn't know what he was doing. Maybe this was planned the entire time, and it's like, nah, dude, I don't even know how you practice that. How do you attempt that the first time? Isn't it pretty expensive to kind of ditch your bike? That's just really, this is really satisfying to watch over and over. Damn good. Damn good tricks, dude. Maybe you practice it on a BMX bike or something like that, and then you're just like, you know what? All we have to do now is add a couple 100 pounds and do it again. How different could it be? Just one of those mornings. Oh God. Is he bet? Oh. Well. Played it off like there was a crowd. Good thing that there was a camera to catch you. That's gotta be really a little bit on the embarrassing side. Kick it into high gear. It looks like you're about to capsize, but I'm sure that you're gonna save it and it's gonna be great. Didn't know you could capsize a car, but maybe you can. The passenger looks like, oh my God. Yeah. Damn good save. Passenger's like, I'm actually completely covered in mud, so cool. Can we call it there? Can I go take a shower now? Like when I signed up for this, when you invited me along to go off-roading, I didn't realize we were actually gonna also go swimming in mud simultaneously. So I'm gonna take a shower. You know, I'm sure that that's very fun, but it's never been as appealing to me as staying on like a dry track or something like that. But I'm sure it is. It's probably super fun. Just as long as maybe you can stay away from going into a lake. No alcoholics here, just professionals. Are you sure? Because I feel like, you know, the avoiding spilling a drop from the bottle is kind of a trained skill. Like you prioritize the safety of the alcohol over your own personal safety. Like you probably could have just dove off and ended up in the water like perfectly fine without the back flop and all that, but instead you were like, no, this is my child and I must protect it at all costs. Keep it above the water so that I can take a sip after this fall has taken place. Bravo. I don't think I could manage that. That's really impressive. I have fallen many, many times over many, many years on a skateboard, and I know how to fall pretty well, but not well enough to do that. I'll be honest with you. Damn impressive. Kid tries to outrun a cheetah. Oh God. Okay. Oh, and then it becomes friendly, like right after the fact or something. It was probably friendly the whole time. And the kid was just, yeah, because I feel like the dad would probably not let their kid play with a completely wild cheetah, and the cheetah has a harness on it and all that. But I also like how for just a moment, the dad basically ends up using his kid, I assume that's his kid, as like the red cape that a bullfighter uses. It seems like, I don't know, I'd be really worried about just having a wild animal that can kill my child around my child. I guess never having a child, though, I'll never have to worry about that sort of thing. So that's good. Attempted kidnapping. Is it? Hold on. What? What kind of... What? When two pieces of shit like decide, okay, we're gonna go and kidnap a kid, what, they're just like, you know what the best strategy is gonna be for this? Definitely just to walk up to someone in a very crowded public space with tons of cars driving by and just yank their kid from them. That's probably why you were criminals in the first place, is because you're not very smart at all. And I'm not an advocate for street justice, but kind of hope that the people caught up to them who came out of that truck. Kind of hope that that happened. We wouldn't be able to show this clip if that part got caught on video, because YouTube does not allow for fights and stuff. But like, really? It's just mind-boggling how terrible people can be. Like, my God, What? Sorry, kid, you can't take that. Apparently, I can't take this either for the video. It's gone. All right, well, I guess the attempted kidnapping is going to be the top post of the month because I'm gonna, okay, so based on the thumbnail, which looks like someone in baseball, and the caption, I believe it's an instance of probably the baseball player catching a foul ball and then pretending like the kid who was about to catch it can't have it, and he starts walking, and he's like, just kidding, kiddo. Here's the ball that you were about to catch. So I'm filled it in for you. Now you can visualize it, and you have now seen the top post of the month for yes. There you go. I'm really good at creating verbal imagery for you. I know it's a skill of mine. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch up on more of these videos. Subscribe if you're not already. And if you want to listen to the music playing in the background right now, links is in the outro over in Mirror Music. Definitely spoke that with the clearest pronunciation ever. Enunciation. Enunciation. Farewell.